everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to my late Christmas special. I put a lot of effort into this one, so I hope you enjoy Home Alone, but Boondocks themed.
Bro, y'all watch Boondocks. Boy, Boondocks used to be my shit, bro. Boondocks used to be my shit, but y'all just don't know. Like, dang, hold up. I'm trying to fix it. Yeah, Boondocks used to be my shit, bro. I used to stay watching Boondocks. Me and my little nephew. Well, not my little nephew, but me and my nephew, well, we used to stay up late just watching Boondocks. Like, my favorite episode is when they used to play the kickball. I love the Home Alone episode when they were fighting the whole time. And like the crazy good that Grandpa was dang, but I rock with Boondocks, but I ain't gonna keep Paul too much.
I ain't got no motherfucker. So I fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker. West side, bad boy killers. You know who the realest is, niggas.
Alright, so the episode starts off with Granddad watching his stank booty, and my guy's kind of having a good time. We pan to a shot of his cheeks right before the kids take their fight to the bathroom, and this man is pissed. He's like, all you do is fight, eat, and fuck up my house. So after a reasonable crash out from Granddad, it pans to him playing poker with Tom Dubois and Uncle Ruckus, complaining about how the two YNs are always fucking up the house and always stressing him out towards the end of his life, and he's just not going for it.
I can't even go to dinner. I can't even go to a damn movie. I come back, my house look like Baghdad.
Then Ruckus hits him with a bright idea saying,
I told you before you ought to drive them out to the middle of nowhere, leave them for dead, and just hope for the very worst.
But Tom reminds him that it's holiday season, and he's like, oh.
Bro, how would y'all feel like if they did like a remix like the real life? And bro, at first I would be talking about Charleston White gonna be Uncle Ruckus. Like, man, I feel like it would be funny, bro. They did like some real, and they let Charleston White be Uncle Ruckus.
Oh, it's holiday season. We don't gotta do none of that. Hey, listen, Robert. I think you just need a great vacation. Shit, you know what? You low-key not lying. Yeah, and you should invite me with you.
Yeah.
And Granddad was low-key considering, so he thought about it for a second, and he,
So then my dream got really weird, because I was a mummy and a Japanese girl pop.
5 minutes later.
Huh? No! No! Please, wait, no! Wait a minute!
But I don't.
He realized he probably would just scare the heads away. Oh yeah, and also at the end of his vision of what would happen, Jay-Z was actually in there.
Oh wow.
So what do you say? Should I call my travel agent or what, huh?
Yeah, let me, check my schedule.
That man is not checking the schedule. But we then cut to different times when Granddad...
Man, hey, y'all bear with me with the ass, man. We ain't rich yet.
Is that what you really want, son?
Bear with me with the ass.
No matter how many people...
actually tried to hire babysitters for his kids, one of which Riley shot her in the head with a BB gun, which landed them on don'tsitem.com, a site where basically it shows kids where no teenager can babysit. Only the most vicious and cruel kids are on this site, i.e. Huey and Riley Freeman. And so he tries hiring a British super nanny, which actually worked, but she started using up all his stuff, and you know black dads.
Hey man, what you doing?
I'm taking canned goods to school for the needy.
That's $2.89 worth of food.
They do not play about their money. And so Granddad packs his stuff getting ready to leave. He tells his kids that he left food money on the cabinet, and he's like,
but that's all you're gonna get, so you better make it last.
And obviously he can't leave two little boys alone, so he got none other than...
Hey there, Robert. I'd offer to help you with your bag, but you're a coon.
Goat. So then we cut to Granddad waiting in the airport for his flight. The lady on the intercom says,
please do not look Muslim at the airport.
And Granddad gets a little irritated waiting in line. Rightfully so. So after getting security checked not once, but 2 times, he tries to make it to the boarding station and...
boarding pass and ID.
But finally he makes it to his motel room in Costa Rica and falls straight to sleep. And with that said, it's Tom. We cut back to the Freeman household where Uncle Ruck is telling Huey and Riley that if they break the rules,
I'm calling up the lynching mob.
And obviously Huey and Riley was not going for that shit. So then they start getting ready for their guns like they're getting ready for a John Wick scene. Then they roll up to Uncle Ruckus getting ready to take a bite out of a sandwich, and he's like,
what the?
And they start laying that fire on him. One of them is his nutsack and he screams. But eventually he runs behind cover and Huey runs out of ammo. So then Riley tosses him another gun talking about something.
Anybody!
Woo, that shit was But then Huey climbs on top of the table counter, finds him, and then they run him outside. And at this current moment, all might seem well, but best believe things start hitting the fan real soon. In the very next scene, Huey opens the little cabinet, checking if the money's there, and he's like, alright, cool. He walks over to the living room, peeping that Riley's being an absolute mess. I don't even know how an 8-year-old kid can make this type of mess in the span of 8 hours. Anyways, Huey tells him,
hey, while Granddad's gone, I'm in charge. Why do you get to be in charge? Why can't we take turns? Because I'm the oldest. Yeah, well, you also the gayest.
And at the end of
Man, did y'all have see? I ain't grow up with no brothers, but I had like nephews, so like, and we were about around the same age, so it was like, sure, you know, I'm the oldest I child. Y'all finna listen to me, and I'm on. So what you talking about? I'm in charge. None of that stuff. And y'all at my daddy's house, nigga. I'm in charge. But yeah, y'all ain't had brothers and sisters that were telling y'all, bro, when the folks ain't at the crib, they in charge. I had sisters, so yeah. I had to listen to them. All that, you ain't my mama, this and that. I ain't trying to hear none of that. So yeah.
he says,
Man, clean it up now. Clean it up, bitch.
So then after the doorbell rang, he walks up to the door and he sees that it's Tom Dubois.
Hey there, Huey. Is your grandfather in?
Now don't forget, he really wanted to go to Costa Rica with Granddad, and Granddad was not going for it. Which is why he told Huey that if Mr. Dubois ever came by the house,
Say I went to the store.
and that's exactly what Huey does. So then Huey starts getting a little hungry, so he looks for the money, and oh God, yep, here we go.
Money. What up?
This man done took the money to buy himself some drip, and I ain't gonna lie, he do look kind of clean though.
Okay.
So rightfully so, Huey gets pissed and throws his little brother on the ground, tearing up his shirt, and Riley was livid. He was like,
I'm saying you ain't had to ruin my shirt like that. I can't even pop my collar no more.
and Huey not worried about anything that boy talking about. He over here asking himself.
I gotta figure out what we're gonna eat.
Then that boy Riley has the nerve to tell his brother,
You supposed to be in charge. You supposed to be the leader. Lead us to some breakfast then, nigga.
so Riley sees that stern face his brother's making, he hits him with a,
What you want, some nigga? Huh? Alright, come on, nigga, let's go. I've been waiting.
but then Huey being the mature brother that he is, he's like, I'm grounding you. And Riley being the absolute definition of what a YN is, he,
Talking about I'm grounded. I'm young Reezy. I goes where I wanna go.
and then the second he opens that door,
You grounded.
and you would think that'd be enough of a message to let him know, but
Oh my God.
hell nah. And we gonna come back to it in a second. Alright, so following suit to the next scene, we cut to Huey confiscating Riley's guns. And when Riley pees what his brother's doing, he hits him with a,
Huey, where my gun?
Shopify is a platform that
Hey,
helps
man, we ain't
entrepreneurs
rich
get
yet.
started down the path they want. Sometimes starting a business can be scary.
I feel like I lost a little piece of my soul.
I confiscated them for security reasons. I have supreme authority over the house until Granddad comes back.
now personally, I don't know who the hell Huey think he is, acting like he G.I. Joe or something. Then Riley says, if you gonna stop me, you gonna have to shoot me. So afterwards, Tom knocks on the door, checking up on the household again. He asks Huey where his granddad is, and Huey hits him with the same line saying,
He's still at the store, Mr. Dubois.
so then obviously Tom wasn't buying it, so he was like, oh really? That's how he feel? And the guy be like, asking all them questions. Asking all them questions. Why you asking all them questions? Making statements. Assuming? I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of the biggest if you know your nose. Anyways, back to it. But he ends up just walking off anyways, because obviously he's not the type of dude to stand 10 toes. But then later that same night, Riley had the bright idea to break the window and try and crawl his way down using some bed sheets. And you know, always going good until...
Move up. Hey, quit playing, nigga. Huey, quit playing.
Nah, this nigga crazy, bro. So now Huey obviously can't trust his younger brother to listen to his words, so what he does is barricades all the windows, barricades the door, and handcuffs Riley like he's his prisoner and makes him does his laundry. I ain't gonna lie, call it what you want to, but this man Huey is definitely destined to be some 5-star general, because this is crazy. I don't even think their granddad can get this discipline out of Riley. Speaking of, we come right back to Granddad living it up. So we come back to Riley in his prison outfit eating some chowder soup with Huey spitting some Nelson Mandela type bars talking about some.
More and more, I started to hate Riley for driving Granddad away.
Man, I don't know who directed this episode, but they cooked. Matter of fact, this whole show got so many good scenes like this.
Oh no, I ain't come looking for no little bars. I ain't got no milk, no cookies, nothing. I came looking for man's butt.
Wait, hold on, no. Anyways, we cut back to Granddad living it up, playing word search in Costa Rica in his hotel room, alone. And rightfully so, he... Anyways, he ends up going to sleep at 6:21 p.m. and we
That nigga ready to go home.
slide back over to Huey barely getting any sleep watching Riley. That boy just waiting for him to slip up. Huey even asked himself,
I soon forgot which one of us was the prisoner.
So it rolls over to the next day with them eating breakfast. Then the phone rings and when Huey picks up,
Hello?
Hey, boy.
Hey, Granddad. How's the trip? You ready to come home?
ah man, it's moments like this, bro. You can tell that boy was so excited hearing his granddad's voice. I mean, they start chopping it up and in the middle of it,
So what's new? What you mad at this week?
Hey, Granddad, I gotta go.
so he throws his little brother's ass in the closet, and you could tell Huey was slipping up because out of anywhere he could have put his little brother, he puts him in the one place where it's the easiest to pick the lock on the closet. That boy Tom came back for a third time.
Tom came out the soup for these niggas, dog.
I know where he is. I'm not stupid. He went on to do a big trip without me, didn't he?
I ain't gonna lie, if I were Huey, I would have just shut your stupid. Now Huey comes back to the closet where Riley was staying at, asking him if he's ready to come out, and I'm pretty sure he was asking in more than one way. But when he opens the door, that boy already came out the closet. So Huey starts tripping out. He's like, shit, and activates his inner Robert McCall and starts looking for him. And as soon as he turns the corner, that boy Riley already posted up. And it was on sight. As soon as he looked around the corner, that boy started lighting him up. And Huey starts kicking rocks. He ducks behind some cover right before Riley hits him with a...
Say hello to the bad guy.
Huey low-key making this way more personal than he needs to be, saying,
Damn you, Riley. You ruined our family. You drove Granddad away. Now he's never coming back.
and then Riley says,
Granddad left because of you. Nobody likes you, Huey, because you a gay-ass hater, fake.
I ain't gonna lie, I cannot finish what he was about to say there or else. So Huey starts firing back, trying to create an opening to get out that little corner. And once he does, he runs down the stairs, but Riley is on his ass. That boy starts sliding down the stairs like he Akira or something, trying to hit his ass with a Kimbo. And somehow during this entire time, they didn't hit each other once. But anyway, Huey moves out the way and Riley tramples over. So he loses his Akimbo and pulls out his little Uzi no vert. And then he says,
Okay, I'm reloaded.
man, Regina King is a good voice actor. I do not want to hear otherwise. So Huey gets pinned up again behind the couch. So obviously with his intelligent IQ, he throws the pillow as a distraction. And then he runs up on him with the pistol, stop, plop, 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 closing the distance, and he kicks that man across his... So now he got his little brother at gunpoint getting ready to finish him off. But right when he was about to pull the trigger, so then they run for both guns, they pick him up, and then they get each other at gunpoint.
Hard.
And then Huey says,
Why does it always have to end up like this? Cause you's a bitch.
the director's cooked. Now they pop each other in the head and they both get knocked out. Anyways, day becomes night and Granddad finally came home early. When he opens the door, he sees his two grandsons laying down. Yes, they've been laying there literally the whole flipping day. Then he calls out their name, and when they wake up,
Granddad! Granddad!
Hey!
man, this might be one of the most wholesome moments this whole show. Moral of the story, y'all, appreciate your loved ones because you never know when they can go. That, folks, is the end of Home Alone, but Boondocks themed. Hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe, like, comment, follow my Instagram. Goodbye.
Man, W video, man. Shout out y'all who all watch this video, man. I'm finna keep doing this. I rock with this setup, man. Hey, subscribe to this channel. I got a motivational channel, got a gaming channel. Whatever you like to look at, whatever you want to watch, I got it for you, and I'm out.